Well, time now to talk sports here on the AM show. I'm Benedict Tosu. Thanks so much for joining me, and always a pleasure joining you on this platform. Well, we're going to go through for you this morning. We'll show you highlights of some of the cup games that were played last night, the Carabao Cup as well as the Copa del Rey matches. Real Madrid won. First win for new manager Santiago Solari, and also Barcelona left it very, very late. They all played against third-tier teams in Spain, and also I've made mention of matches that were played, some of the matches that were played in the Carabao Cup, which will show you the likes of Arsenal, Chelsea, all making it to the next stage of the competition, and we have a mouth-watering quarter-final encounter that's going to be at the Emirates Stadium between Arsenal and Tottenham Hotspur. We'll do that later, but we start here on the local scene. And the former Ghana Football Association President Nyantakyi is still trending following his recent lifetime ban and hefty fine by FIFA after breaking bribery and corruption rules. Now, yesterday, he noted his desire to appeal the ban at the Court of Arbitration for Sport that's cut. Here is a report by my colleague Nana Kwame Asamoah.
FIFA on Tuesday banned Mr. Nyantakyi for life from all football-related activities and also fined him 500,000 Swiss francs for various breaches of the organization's ethics as well as conflict of interest. The ban follows an undercover investigation by investigative journalist Anas Aremiyawanas into the conduct of football officials in the country. The investigation, titled number 12, captured several grim corrupt activities by referees and some football administrators. Nyantakyi was captured in a video transacting business with the supposed investor and prospective sponsor of the Ghana Premier League. FIFA's adjudicatory chamber found Mr. Nyantakyi guilty of having violated Article 19 of Conflict of Interest. As a consequence, Mr. Nyantakyi was banned for life from all football-related activities. But Mr. Nyantakyi, in a press release copied to Enjoy Online, said he will seek redress at the Court of Arbitration of Sports. In a statement, Mr. Nyantakyi said, "I wish to express my shock and deep sadness after receiving the decision from the FIFA Ethics Adjudicatory Committee on Tuesday. My legal advisors are under my instructions to urgently appeal the decision, as I think it was unfair, harsh, and unwarranted."
All right, so that was my colleague Nana Kwame Asamoah's report. Let's get more perspective to this story, and we are joined on the phone lines by lawyer Kwame Ntofianko, former Division 1 League Board boss. He is also a legal practitioner. Hi, sir. Thanks so much for joining me this morning. First of all, is it necessary for Mr. Nyantakyi to go through the process that he started?
It is necessary. It is the interest of justice. It is the interest of fighting his cause until he sees the end of justice to him. If he says he's going to appeal, it means he is contesting the decision. Hello?
Yes, I'm listening, sir.
He is contesting the decision. I mean, if he had been warned, if he had been reprimanded, if he had been fined for maybe some matches, or if he had been fined a less fine, he wouldn't have contested or gone appeal. But this is the decision that affects his life and everything. So he has the right to go on appeal. And the law allows him to do that. As I say, he has the right to contest decision. So once he has announced his intention in writing, once he has announced his intention, he has 3 days after he has been notified in writing of the decision of FIFA.
Okay.
It means he was notified on Tuesday. So he had 3 days. So after that, to end on Friday to write that he wants to contest the decision. Now, after the end of 3 days, he has 7 days to file reasons of the appeal. Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening, sir.
Stating the grounds. I said, it's grounds or reasons for the appeal. So it's good that he expects that additional redress for justice.
Okay.
And the law allows that.
Well, you're a student of the game and you understand the legal processes. You think that with a fine of 500,000 Swiss francs and also a lifetime ban, probably if he's able to go through the process, something will be done about this?
Oh, yes. I know that if you are fined, in law, I say appeal does not operate as stay of execution. What that means that if you appeal, if you're under the GFA regulations, it doesn't mean that if you're supposed to pay some money or do something, the thing should be stopped until the appeal is determined.
Okay.
But I know that if you appeal against the decision of the FIFA, judicial bodies, it does not operate as except with regards to others to pay a sum of money.
Okay.
Do you get me?
Yeah, I do.
So once, he files the appeal, to the best of my knowledge, with regard to payment of money, he will not pay until the appeal determined. So that will be like a stay of execution in the payment of the fine.
Okay. All right. But finally, before I take leave of you, personally, what do you make of the ban and also the fine? You think it's severe?
Oh, yes. The fine is too harsh a punishment because he's already down. Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening, sir.
FIFA has got two types of ban. You can be banned from entering stadium or stadia. And then you can be banned from all football-related activities. In respect of Kwesi, you can be banned or you can be prohibited from entering the confines of any stadia. That is one type of ban.
Yeah.
Then another type of ban is ban on performing any football-related activity. That is what has been imposed on Kwesi.
Okay.
He has been banned from performing any kind of football-related activity, be administrative, force, or otherwise.
Yeah.
And that ban to me is too harsh.
Okay.
And so having fallen from scar to the ground, the fine imposed on him, I think, is too severe because it's already down. He has lost all his position. So I'm of the view that maybe they could have paid him the payment of the fine. But as I said, once he has said to appeal, the payment of the fine, will be a hold until the appeal is determined.
Okay, sir. All right. Thank you very much. Really appreciate your education this morning and for bringing the different perspective to the story we've been talking about, the FIFA ban handed Mr. Kwesi Nyantakyi. Well, we have to stay with that. So that was a lawyer, Kwame Ntofiako, a legal practitioner, and also former Division 1 League Board chairman. Well, but in all these, the major concern for many is what happens to his club, Wow Stars. Now, General Manager of the team, Seth Pawuni, says the club will exist and run effectively despite the current situation.
Received with a lot of shock and mixed feelings because we at least anticipated that the sanction will be primitive, will be very harsh to this extent. And we at Wow Stars are not very happy about it.
And obviously, Mr. Nyantakyi, very taken offense in terms of the administration of Wow Stars. And it's clear per the statement from FIFA that he's not going to be involved in any football-related activity. What does that do to the future of the club?
Yeah, he's taking the affairs of the club, but he's not the only director as in the club as registered with the registered general department. So the other director will surely step into issues and will see to the running of the club. So management will also play its part to ensure that things are stable for the team to operate. So regarding the club, if there might be any challenges, but there are not much that cannot be surpassed.
All right, so that was Wow Stars General Manager Seth Pawuni. We still stay here on the local scene, and Kotoko have completed the signing of 8 players for their Africa campaign this season. Now, 7 of the players finalized their deals yesterday in Kumasi. My colleague Asari Bediakon has brought in the following report.
Notable amongst the new acquisitions is right-back and CAF Champions League winner Frimpong, who has returned to Kotoko on a year-long deal from DR Congo Giants TP Mazembe. Former Wafa midfielder Umar Basiru and fellow midfielder Martin Entry have both joined from Inter Allies on a 3-year deal after trials abroad. Kaila FC duo Abdul Ismail Ganiyu, a centre-back, and Maso Bako, a midfielder, have also been wrapped up by Kotoko on a 3-year and 2-year deals respectively, with Accra-based Charity Stars Academy's left-back sensation Evans Owusu also signing a 3-year contract. They have also brought in goalkeeper Muntari Tego from Lusaka Dynamo FC in Zambia to augment the goalkeeping department. The signings follow that of left-back Abbas Mohammed, midfielder Kwame Bonsu, and Guinean striker Nabi Keita.
All right, so that was my colleague Asari Akos report. Now, Deputy Sports Minister Perry Okujeto has confirmed there are plans to build a multi-purpose 60,000 capacity stadium to host the 2023 All-Africa Games. He told the BBC's Thomas Nadi government has budgeted for the facility, which will serve as the main venue for the multi-sport event.
The timelines that we have and the fact that the inspection has begun already, we've had 2 inspections before the final bid presentation. We're hoping that we'll have a roadmap moving forward. We're going to set up a secretariat that is going to be in charge of the African Games. And then we've already drawn up the projects that we want to do to enhance the facilities that we have. In all the cities that we're going to host the games, we have universities in these cities, and therefore accommodation issues in terms of where we're going to host the teams, the universities are going to provide accommodation for us in these cities. In fact, as we speak, the NYA, an agency under the Ministry of Youth and Sports, is constructing 10 regional sports and youth excellence centers. And these are facilities that include sporting facilities. We have plans to build a 60,000 Olympic-sized stadium towards the 2023 African Games.
So where are you getting the money to be able to do?
The government of Ghana is paying for it.
Where are you getting the money from?
We're going to raise the money.
How?
Because we've budgeted for it. And once you budget for something, you pay out of your yearly budget, or you raise the funding from outside through loans and through grants and the rest of it.